What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, baby. We got Toy Wars episode 8 with my boy, just myself, Cletus Selden, and Marvel at My Toys. It's going to be a good week. Hope you guys enjoy it. It's not a lot of news. It's been going back and forth like, hey, we're getting nothing this week. And then last week we get bombarded with everything. And then we go back to just like plain Funko stuff. There is a hot toy and there's some 1/12 scale talk. Plenty of Funko stuff. Let's get into it. We got some Teenage Mutant Turtle stuff too that Lockett has been on the prowl for right now. Boom.
Mutant liberation begins.
All right, so Larkin, we are back, baby. It's been 1 week. It's been 1 week since you've been here. It's mind blowing. If you guys don't know, I am actually streaming 24 hours during this whole thing, so it's gonna be pretty good. I like it. News wise, we're gonna get to it pretty smoothly. But we're gonna first start out with our videos we uploaded first this week. Larkin, video wise, uploads. What'd you get in?
Couple of videos this week. The main one is obviously the podcast. Do the podcast. I do a solo podcast, but that's just toy news, talking about stuff. I talked about the community a lot, about big timers in the YouTube community. I got Pixel Dan ghosting me on the social medias, folks like that. So I talked about that. Just gave my input on the community and how we should change a few things. There should be some things that people are cool with and some things that people aren't cool with. But if you want to get into all that, go check out the podcast. The other video is how to pre-order the Target and Walmart exclusive NECA 2-packs. They aren't available in the US yet, but you can actually pre-order them right now if you go to a certain website. There's a couple websites actually. But for me, with all the Corona stuff going on and everything, I paid about 62 or 65 per 2-pack as opposed to 50. But I'm getting them all. They're all coming into me right at my door. I don't have to go to Target. I don't have to go to Walmart. You know, you can speak to this. Walmart is going to be a shit show when those figures come out. So I don't want to deal with that. I just want to have them come to me at my door. So that was my main video this week. Got a lot of good feedback.
Oh, that's cool. Definitely not looking forward to going to Walmart.
Now, I know you have a full hazmat suit. You'll be in there every day. So I'm looking forward to seeing that footage.
I think I'm going to be in the hazmat suit, even if there was no goddamn virus, because that's all you can get from there. And the worst thing about Walmart's going to be this. You know, at least you get to deal with like decent employees when you go to Target. Like, hey, how you doing, man? Oh, you doing good? Yeah. You can ask me for help. You go to Walmart, they ain't nobody want to work. Ain't nobody even wanting to go to work.
No.
At all. Like, they just like, I'm here.
Yeah.
Nope, we got them. They on the shelf or they're not. Good thing is maybe the employees don't know jack about them. And it's going to be quite a, hopefully they probably won't a standard release date on them. Be like, hey, June 15th, this is where it is. Go to your stores. They're all on the shelf. If not, it's going to be stuck in the back for months. And who knows? That's
what I'm afraid of. You and me weren't too keen on the Spawn figure, the McFarlane Spawn figure, but that had just like you said, a set release date. Walmart's going to have them be there on this date, and across the country, people couldn't get them because Walmart didn't put them out on the shelf. So I just imagine that being the same case with these, and these are going to have a rabid fan base out there trying to grab them right when they come out.
Yeah, I wonder if NECA is going to be. You got to put them on the shelves, right? NECA puts them on the shelves.
That's how it is at Target. That's why they're so hard to find at Target, is because you can't look at the Target inventory and see the NECA stuff. They don't even show up.
My problem is last time when Bebop and Rocksteady Wave came out, the employee who put them on the shelf bought up all of them.
Ah, dude, what a skeezer.
In every city. Well, not in every city, every town. So he bought every one that he was supposed to put on the shelf in every town. And I know this because he was, when I was looking at, this is the good way for you guys who are in search of these things and you can't find them. Just keep looking in the newly listed ones. And if they're newly listed in your area, then you know, or if you then know if they're coming in. Like, I think I was like in Jersey. I once they got in Jersey, I'm like, the next day they're going to be in the stores. Get up, go out there. The next night, I find out they're in Long Island, but they're all being sold by one seller that's in the same town area as me. And he had like, I don't know, 10 of them. He bought them all. He bought them all up. Basically, he was the guy, put them on the shelf, and then he just checked himself out. Hate that bastard.
What was he selling? Like 100, 120?
I think he was trying to sell for 100 shipped, which is whatever.
Come on.
Yeah, it was sucks. That sucked. I went to, what was it, like 23 Targets, something stupid like that. So that was a pain in the butt. For myself, we uploaded a bunch of unboxing videos. I've been continuing streaming Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, and I think that was it. I think I only have, well, we'll talk about it next, but actually this, deliveries. You got anything delivered this week?
Right here, my man. Finally got my Taskmaster, dude. This is such a good looking Marvel Legends figure. Got the titties. You can see the titties on there.
Hey, give him the side view.
It's a good, you can't see there.
Yeah, look at that. You see that?
It's a good looking figure.
Look at that bump, right?
Definitely got a bump. I mean, you can see it. It's plain as day. They're in there.
Look at that.
Hey, we'll see what they do. I don't imagine. So here's my take. There's a lot of talk about like a black Magneto, a black Professor X, changing these things. For me, I don't care if you change the gender or the race or whatever. It just has to make sense. Like there can't be a black Magneto because Magneto, his character, the inner workings of Magneto comes from a war-torn Nazi Germany. You can't really turn him to anything else because that's his backstory. So for me, if they change it up, yeah, it just has to make sense. Like make him a girl. I don't care. Give me a good reason why. What's the backstory, right? I don't think it makes sense to change stuff that's just like, oh, let's get the women in the theater. We'll make him a girl. Like, that's not a good enough reason for me to be like on board with you changing up my characters. Right?
100% with that. 100% with that. If they change Magneto into a chick, what are you talking about? He's supposed to be a Nazi, a slave to Nazis, basically. And
that's how he discovered his power. X-Men First Class showed that perfectly. That was one of the best scenes in the movie because that gives you why he's so emotional at the end of the movie. When Professor X is trying to go the good route, he's like, nah, fuck that. I don't trust these people.
Yeah.
I'm never going to trust them. I've seen it before. So
I 100% agree with you. I love that scene. I love Magneto's whole concept, you know. Yeah. He only wants to kill the people who's been trying to kill him his entire life. And it's not his fault. He's mutant. Come on.
Yeah, he's seen how it plays out. He knows the deal. So that's why I don't think you can just go changing stuff for the sake of changing it. You know, like you're gonna make Black Panther a white dude. You're gonna be from Wakanda. Like it just doesn't make sense to me. You know.
Totally get you. And we've seen the whole wave of the female characters. Like we have enough of them. I know people actually wrote try to put a poll together and petition to change the Marvel. Who's the chick?
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. They wanted to change her into being a I don't care. It's my channel. A black dyke. They wanted to change into a black dyke, and then that would have been fine for them. Like that was a petition. They want to make it to a black lesbian girl. Like it's Captain Marvel. We have one already. I'm good.
They already changed. So the female version of Captain Marvel is fairly new to the comic books, and they went with her when there's a Marvel that's been a Captain Marvel since the 60s or 70s. Like that's an old character established, but they did the updated version, which is fine. I like Brie Larson. She does a really good job in the character, but even that was sort of like, you didn't even give us the origins of Captain Marvel. You just went straight to the 2015 version when they like redid the whole character. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. One thing is, if you put your faith into the MCU, it does a great job. So, hey, they've done a great job so far. Hopefully, they don't get too political, like trying to, you can't make people happy. Who gives a shit? Quit being pussies. Just quit being pussies. You think NECA gives a shit that if I got Bebop and Rocksteady? No, they don't care.
They're making some money.
They got my money. They got somebody's money. So, that'll be perfect for the Funko Pop collectors who missed out on a lot of pops this week. So, deliveries for me. I just got a bunch of Marvel Legends stuff in.
You got that whole Venom wave, man. I saw that. That's nice.
80 Gets Buckets sent me that bad boy over. We had a pretty lit stream doing that. I enjoyed that wave a lot. It helped me get the Build-A-Fig off that too, off the charts. He also sending me some more stuff too. I sold him my Red Skull Funko Pop for $300 actually. I said 400. I sold him for 300. At one point I was selling for $1,000, so it was a good gift for him.
Is that like one of the first ones released? Why is it so expensive?
Because Red Skull, they're not going to remake him. They're just not, because of what he represents at all. You know, the Stone Keeper, they call it, but they don't have a Red Skull.
Did
figure,
they do it for the MCU version?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I own the New York Comic Con one, so I'm good on that. But that was it for delivery wise. We'll talk about pre-orders and other stuff that we got coming up next week, but we'll get to some news now. We'll start out with the NECA stuff right away because we got into that pretty quick, and that's going to be the Metalhead and Raphael Casey Jones 2-pack. They got some images. The one on the right, the Metalhead, he is going to be a Target exclusive. The Casey Jones, the Ralph in Disguise, he's going to be a Walmart exclusive. They showed some images here. This would have been on the shelf, no problem, basically right in June.
Yep.
And we don't think it's going to be there. You heard me talk about it before. I was talking about it, how they should just do a standard release date on it instead of having it trickle out from city to city, and which is the worst because NECA's in Jersey, the company, and I'm Long Island, and I'm like, we're not the first ones to get it. So they look pretty cool. Glad that they're keeping somewhat NECA to a like this too exclusive. They have to. I'm surprised they don't sell it off their like websites or anything, right? Like,
or at least Target's website. Give us an opportunity to pre-order it, but they don't even do that really. It's just get it in the store if you can find it. You know?
Yeah, pre-order would have been a big game. That would have been great. He looks great though. He does look awesome.
Yeah, I like all the accessories. Like that right there, you can see he has the cannon that comes out of his chest. He has the drill, and he has the vacuum extension. In the cartoon, for like one scene, he was vacuuming, and they gave you a whole accessory right there. Like,
look at that.
Badass.
That's going to be me. That looks pretty cool. And he looks pretty big, actually. I don't think he's not a standard size one. It's a new mold, finally, we got from NECA. We haven't got anything from Turtle-wise for quite a while. Look at that. That looks so good. This is my first time seeing these images like this, so I'm loving it. And then we got Casey Jones. Some people, you know, little crying about the non-head sculpt going on there, but
I don't think that actor gives his likeness. I don't think NECA could get the rights for the actor.
Yeah, because they definitely don't have that like they do for Marvel nowadays. Like it's automatically locked into the contract.
Yeah, that's got to be written in there that where like Robert Downey Jr. gets 20 Hot Toys Iron Man figures, you got to deal with it, you know?
Yeah. But if you're like Captain Marvel, you're probably not getting anything like that because that's locked into your contract back then. But I like it. The Casey Jones looks like he just has so much stuff loaded up. Oh, he's the greatest action figure that we never got, and now we're getting for him. Oh, look at that.
Isn't it funny that it took 30 years for them to make a definitive line of action figures for this movie?
And we can't get enough.
I
wish this was like my third time this happened. Like this happened 10 years ago. Okay, yes. Now it's happening again 10 years later. Yes. Like they just kept getting better and like compare them. Like if they make another set of these in 10 years, I can't wait. I'm like, oh my God, look how much more amazing it looks.
Every anniversary, just give us a new set of figures. Same molds, just change them up a little bit, you know?
Make them whatever the modern technology they have for it, right? Holy hell.
What about, do you have the quarter scale Raph in Disguise, or you only get...
Yes.
Yep.
I have the quarter scale one. I don't have the regular one.
Oh, you only have the Disguise.
Yeah, why do I need the other one? What's the difference? Just take off his
I think it's the same exact figure. I think you're right.
Just take off his jacket. And they take up so much space, those flocking guys.
Yeah, they do. I keep them in box. I think the way they present really well in box. They have the movie logo. They have the figure in the window. So I kept all of mine boxed up.
Yeah, and they're probably one of the few that you can put in a box because it's square. The rectangle boxes, you just sit there pretty good. If you put the Marvel light, everything falls over.
Yeah. Marvel,
So,
they change up their packaging every year too. They get new different windows, different designs. So whatever.
all right. Next up, we have some Black Series. They got the 2020 Amazon exclusive line for Lum, Zuck Ass. We got a Darth Vader and Han Solo and Carbonite. I think these are 3 3/4 inches, but then I was told that these are the 6-inch ones that come in the vintage packaging. So you're gonna have to take them out, which kind of sucks. And they got some stuff right here. It says the series Forlum and Zuckus figure 2-pack, $50, spring 2020.
Man,
$25. It's usually, it's usually
like with characters like that, they're very obscure characters. Give us both of those for $20 or 25 or 30, but like a full retail $25 for each one of the figures, I'm not into it.
Not into it at all. And the Zuckus, it's different outfit. It's a lighter. I don't have full Lum, so I'll probably just grab full Lum. But as you can see here, that's just rough.
Now the Han Solo and Carbonite, I will probably grab that. I'm not a huge Black Series fan, but Han Solo and Carbonite is so freaking iconic. I have to have one of those in my collection.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I'll definitely grab that as well. I still didn't get to grab the Sideshow one for my Empire Strike Back Boba.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
They charge you $250 for a dude in Carbonite. Like,
I know.
That's an accessory. What are you doing?
It's ridiculous. I like the photo here with that. They have the way they have it stand, which is nice. I didn't think they were going to put that in there.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Transport them like Boba does.
Yep, looks cool. Then you got the Darth Vader. He looks a little different. He looks a little bit more blue.
Yeah, how many times have they reused this mold, man? There's so many different versions of this guy in the Black Series.
Yeah, and you need at least one of them.
Like the Walgreens exclusive with the electrocution and the clear head. All sorts of different versions of that guy.
So that was that link. And then this came in their Fan Friday Hasbro. I know there's like a big thing. People are waiting for that. I think Marvel Legends was supposed to have something too. So let this load up. Give it a second. But I don't know if I want the Clone Troopers. That's what I'm into with these guys. And some Bounty Hunter stuff that I don't have as a hot toy that I can fit in here into the collection. But hopefully this loads up. So you don't get any of the Star Wars stuff, right?
No, not really. I don't know, man. Whatever it is about that last trilogy just kind of soured me to the whole brand. I still love the original trilogy, but The Force Awakens was good. The Last Jedi was trash. And the last movie, the Skywalker, whatever, Rise of Skywalker, it felt rushed. It felt like they wanted to do something different and they changed it. They swerved us. So I'm not sure, man.
Man, Last Jedi is number 1 on my list. It's the best Star Wars film.
Better than Rogue One. You're going better than Rogue One.
Absolutely. Because Last Jedi, Phantom Menace.
All right, you're a troll, dude.
Listen. Listen.
You live under a bridge? What's going on?
Come on. It's the best. It's the best. And then we watched the last movie in the movie theaters, and I was going crazy. I really thought Palpatine was going to win the whole thing. I said, "Oh, they're going to let the villains win. This is the greatest time of my life." I was screaming like a chick. Come on.
I just think, like, they couldn't just leave him dead. Like, with Palpatine coming back, you make the entire Darth Vader sacrifice worthless. His arc from good to bad to good means nothing because Palpatine still won. Like, I don't know.
Well, I'm a casual, I'll say. I'm a casual. I know these other hardcore people flocking crazy. Come on, guys. I own the collection. I have a hardcore collector, casual watcher. Hasbro Plus, 6-inch figures, Mandalorian, Stormtrooper, Clone Wars, cameo, Clone Trooper. Don't know who he is. Luke Skywalker 2-pack. 3 3/4 inch Luke Skywalker in Stormtrooper disguise. I've never heard that one before, ever. Like, never seen that one before. Black Series, we saw that with the carbonized. Empire Strikes Back, Amazon exclusive. Darth Vader, which is good because usually you can pre-order those, and then you got the Fulham and the carbonite. So those what more coming out, and This looks pretty good. I like when they do stuff like this.
Yeah, I like the training, the Jedi training set. That looks really cool.
It's cool too because he has them like a real size that you can put on his back. It's definitely the best one that's going to be released, and that's a Fan First Friday. This was actually released yesterday.
Is that like the new Force Friday? They don't have a movie coming out, so it's Fan First Friday instead of Force Friday?
That probably makes perfect sense, and we're basically May the 4th is just around the corner.
Oh yeah, it's got to be it. Oh, dude, the new documentary, the Mandalorian documentary, comes out on Disney Plus May 4th.
Ooh, there you go. The Stormtrooper look May, and then you got some Black Series helmets. Still on the Hasbro's Plus.
You have any of those prop replica things? I got both the Infinity Gauntlets from the Marvel Legends series.
I got the lightsabers of Kylo Ren and Luke, and then I just got the Disney one of Obi-Wan's hilt and like a pink one. I got it from the kid I trained. The thing goes for like $250. Things are expensive. But we've seen all that. For me, I'll probably maybe get that Luke Skywalker because it looks really cool. Hot Toys should do something like that. And who knows, maybe they get the license because obviously they're making it. And next thing you know, Hot Toys comes out with something like this, or SH Figure Arts come out with something like this. Definitely going to look really cool in your collection. Something that you're never going to get again that you're going to have to grab.
Yep, I agree. Those are things that when these sorts of sets come out, this is like the 40th anniversary of the movie. It's a great opportunity to grab that because you probably won't see it again, at least not for another 20 years, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Unless, and then by that time, the Emperor will be back.
Yeah, of course, it always comes back.
Tamashii Nations comes back with a Immigration Works Dragon Ball Goku figure. I thought this thing looked really good. I was all pumped for it. And I found out it's a 1/9 scale figure. And just look at the work, the photo on here. Looks so freaking nice. But it's a 1/9 scale articulated figure, and it looks and features some of the seamless joints behind either soft rubber or soft vinyl. At 1/9 scale, the figures would be roughly 8 inches tall. They're going for the 1/9 scale. They're moving on up. I guess they're running out of ideas or something, or they see there's another market at it. For me, I don't know anything 1/9. 1/9 is the NBA Interbase stuff. That's the only thing I actually know.
Very weird scale. Like you got to imagine maybe they're going for the Japanese or like the Asian market. Maybe that's a common scale for them. But in the U.S., a 1/9 scale is very, very rare.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, the only thing we know is that the Interbay figs, and that was it. But it does look really good, and they're talking about those seamless joints, and you can check them out right there and on that elbow, and you're not going to get that. Not even the statues have it like that. You always see something going on. Wow, looks really cool. 1/9. I'm too invested into the 1/12 scale of these guys, so that is not happening.
Yeah, you got too many SH Figure Arts to put an 8-inch figure in there.
So I'm like, come on, Goku's. He got some ooze on him. He found some ooze.
Oh, dude, this right here. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, Sideshow. Thank you. Give me all the X-Men. I'll buy them all. Dude, could you imagine Sideshow doing a $350 Professor X with the hover chair looking good? You know you get it.
No. If you guys are just listening to this is the Cyclops from Sideshow. I fucking hate it. His outfit looks baggy. Right? His outfit looks baggy. His outfit, some of his parts needs to be ironed. And I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. I have like his jacket. His jacket looks like trash. What do you got there? You got the Mezco, right?
Mezco without the trunks. I like the fact that they got the trunks. Mezco's missing the trunks. The yellow trunks are more accurate for the screen. So Mezco always does their artistic take on the character. I'm giving you that crotch shot. But they don't have the yellow trunks, man. I'm happy that Sideshow gave us the yellow trunks.
Man, I want to sniff them trunks.
I'm picky, bro. I'm picky.
I got the PX exclusive to swipe those out. I haven't done it yet.
That's a good point. You could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you could. I've seen people do that. I think you take like tweezers. Honestly, I fucking hate Cyclops because of my stream, because they always talk about this flocking figure coming out. I'm like, get out of here. I'm not a Cyclops fan anymore, and because of that,
I've never been a
Sideshow
Cyclops fan,
either.
but the fact that Cyclops is such a pussy makes Wolverine that much more of a badass because he's stealing his chick and being a badass. So like, I like the dynamic of Cyclops and Wolverine, but I hate Cyclops as a character, which is funny because I'm definitely grabbing this figure. But I think him and Wolverine with Jean Grey is such a cool dynamic that it actually gives him a little bit more character that way.
True that. I got you. And they have a Wolverine animated one coming out.
Yep.
Soon too. So they got Magneto. The one thing I don't like is they're doing the same thing they did with the other Wolverine. Is if you just swipe out his arms and they're articulated already, and then they made a thing so you can move his forearm up and down. That's I don't know why they continue to do that. I own their other ones.
For bone claws. It's like they give you bone claws and metal claws, and that's like the exclusive is you get the bone claw. Bro, that's such a weak thing to add as an exclusive. Give me another head sculpt. Give me something else.
But Marvel Legends has it.
Oh, you got the Love Triangle pack, right?
Yeah, I got that just recently. And then we have SH Figure Arts coming in with the Captain America 2012 costume. They came out last week with some good stuff too. So with that Loki, and now they come out with this. It actually goes together. It's like a way for all these companies to get away for just not being able to produce a certain figure, because technically it was just an Endgame, and now they got that here with the Captain America one. We've seen the reissue with the Hot Toy, which is some people were in for it. I personally wasn't, and I don't know. I think this is actually pretty cool compared to what we've seen in the past. Any take on it?
Yeah, I like it. Like we kind of talked off air about Captain America. I'm not the biggest fan. He's just like you said, just a juice head, man. He's just on steroids, just a imposter. But I didn't collect Hot Toys in 2012, so I went ahead and grabbed the reissue of the Hot Toys. So that means I'm not going to get this one. But if you don't have a classic, like helmeted, full skull cap version of Captain America, this is a good way to get it.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I always remember the Funko Pops of these guys because they're like the most valuable like Marvel Pops, and it looks great. So maybe I'll go out there and replace that set I sold with these guys because I don't have a OG cap like that. So I like the way he looks. Not bad at all. Maybe I got a whole wave of those guys, the OG set of these bastards. But going right after that is the McFarlane's Wonder Woman. They come again from doing that one line that we talked about last week with Spawn to this 84 years.
Whoa.
On it.
Got the Corona, Doug.
Oh man, I'm dying over here. Everybody's on it. You got the gold McFarlane stuff though. You either collect them or you're never gonna buy them. Like for us, we just talked about. I can't go reinvest into another scale that's not on scale with anything I have. It's very bad.
Marvel Select. Like if you have the Diamond Marvel Select stuff, it's hard to collect Legends because they're such different scales. So this is the same thing.
Yeah. Honestly, I would get SH figures. I think he's like, what did these go for? $20, $30?
Yep.
Yeah. Like it is the best $20 figure you can get, I guess, because I guess, but for me, honestly,
you've talked about it before. It's like they're trying to give you a $35 premium product, but for $20. And so it hits the mark on some areas where it's nice. It's awesome. It is a nice figure for the collector. But in some aspects, because it's a $20 figure, you're not getting the accessories. You don't get all of the jazz that you would get. And so they kind of fit somewhere in the middle. And I'm not into that. I'd rather have a full-on adult collectible or a 12-year-old's plaything. And he kind of goes right in the middle.
Yeah, we'll probably talk about this every time. Like that's exactly what it is. I'd rather just get the cloth, or I might get a $50 one that's a little bit more articulated, but something that was special, something unique, something that I was like, wow, I found out about this. It was the Players Undergrounds Battlegrounds PUBG 1/12 scale Soldiers by Soldier Story But in the description, it kind of says some kind of Figma, PUBG Figma was called into effect. These guys look lit. They come with so many different accessories, and they are perfect for anybody that collect 1/12 scale mezcos for sure, because you can put those guys together in that universe that they kind of creating on us.
Yeah, they look good. All the accessories are awesome. And I think, so if you played the game, you know that you always grab a frying pan and you put that bitch on your back, because if someone shoots you and it hits the frying pan, it acts as a shield, and they're giving you a frying pan accessory. I think that's a really cool touch.
Yeah, and they look great. They look great. I didn't have a price on them yet. I think maybe, $50, $65, which is normal. If they're below that, it's a home run. There's a frying pan, the handgun, and that's only the one figure. The other figure comes with so many more things, if I can get to it. And they took a bunch of photos. They look good. It looks good for sure. So let me see if I can go down, scroll real quick, and grab the other guy, which is where'd he go?
Yeah, where'd that dude go? The
Where
guy
did
with
he
the
go?
trench coat, all the guns. He comes with like
Yeah, trench coat.
accessories.
I think here's where he is right there. Still that guy. This guy right here. So this trench coat has a bandana on his face. He got the crossbow. Looks great. It looks really nice. Head that comes off. So I wonder if that's probably gonna be real leather, or it's gonna be it's gonna be real leather, or a cloth. This one is definitely a better one. I wonder what they're gonna charge.
Price.
2-pack.
If they're the same price, this is definitely the figure to get, just because you get all the bonus accessories.
Yeah, he looks like a vigilante.
Yeah, I see a lot of customs. A lot of people are going to get this for custom fodder. There'll be different things they'll make with this. You could do a bunch of, like, think about a zombie apocalypse style figure with this. This would be a great body for that.
Absolutely, especially what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Gun, you got some kicks. The gun comes with a assault rifle, and it comes with the crossbows. And then right here, you got the jacket with the hood up, and that looked like it went down. It comes with a second head sculpt, a backpack, 2 guns, handgun, machete, ammo. With that water bottle on the bottom. This guy's lit.
Yeah, you got a ton of stuff, man.
I don't know who comes up with these ideas. Like, hey, let's give somebody definitely wants a standard version, and then somebody wants a juiced up to the T, ready to go full blown. Like, I guess that's 2 different type of people in the world. Like, there's a regular standard guy. Hey, I'm just gonna bring my backpack, my frying pan, and my gun. And then there's guys like me and you. Whatever I can fit, I'm down. Flock the frying pan. I'm not going to use it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think this is going to be a good figure. Depends on the price. Like you said, if it's a $50 figure, that's totally worth it. You're going to get all the accessories. If it's any less than 50, man, grab it. That's a steal.
Yeah. Yeah. They didn't say where it's going to be sold at, but hopefully get on the market at the end of the year. You're going to see a lot of people looking to get that after it comes out as, like you said, a customized thing for sure. So I love it. I love it. Next up, we have Storm Collectibles comes in with this license of Gotcha Man license. Do you know anything of this dude?
No clue. This has got to be some kind of anime or some Asian cartoon, I would guess.
Science Ninja Team, Gotcha Man. Definitely anime Japanese thing, because it sounds so Japanese. Gotcha Man.
Gotcha Man. Yeah, dude. I don't know
Gotcha
about
Man.
that.
In Japanese, Gotcha Man was an animated series, 1970s, with over 100 episodes. They just showed the announcement for that. What did he look like?
Speed Racer, like a Speed Racer guy.
Yes. And the biggest talk, the best figure that actually was announced is actually going to be the Spider-Gwen figure. I'm actually going to go on Sideshow's website to grab this, because they got the price. You are definitely getting it, right?
Already pre-ordered. Already got one on pre-order. Can't pass it up. You're going to get one of the best, I will say it right now, maybe the best accessory that you've ever gotten with the Hot Toys, and that is a 1/6 scale Spider-Ham. They're going to give you a whole nother character for your collection as an accessory. Like, dude, that's the
he's
best.
not articulated though, right?
No, but are you really going to articulate and like pose your Spider-Ham? Honestly,
I just got the one from 80 Gets Buckets, and technically just technically, I did actually pose him up a little bit. His arms did move from that, and that was a Marvel Legend. So I was a little surprised
But
that
he's molded at the bottom. His legs are completely molded, you know?
yes, they are.
But yeah, I think a movie accurate Spider Ham as an accessory is one of the coolest things Hot Toys does. And it's not even a $300 figure. It's a standard $250, and you're still going to get all of the stuff you would normally get plus the Spider Ham. So I think it's a really good deal.
They come with that crazy back, like these like that backing they put on these guys. Let's see if I get the photo of it. Because with all the like artwork.
Yeah, with like the color explosion.
Here she is. Yeah, which is cool because it goes with the show. But $255, July 2021 to September 2021. $255 plus tax plus shipping, $300. Unfortunately, she's very thin. Look at that waist on her. Very thin. The one thing you're gonna get out of this the most is gonna be the head sculpt, because that thing is just like last week we talked about that one. I was like, wow. The head sculpt was complete fire. I really want the Noir, the Spider-Man Noir figure. If they make that, I will buy that, and I'll probably buy maybe the whole set, but I'm definitely gonna get the Noir and Miles Morales.
Yeah, I talked about that on my podcast. Like, how amazing would it be to build out an entire Spider team with all of the folks from the movie, even 2099. You know 2099 is going to be heavily featured in the new movie. Give us that in a Hot Toys form. I will make an entire shelf in my collection for all of the Spider-Verse characters.
And it was kind of interesting because I was talking about this in the live stream, was this wave, you know, we got Doc Ock, but it's a female character. I wonder in their licenses with the MCU, they can't reuse those kind of characters because they have the Spider-Man license, both of them. So they came up with a female version. I don't know. I would be amazed to see actually a Doc Ock version and whatever it is as a Hot Toy. If it's got to be the female version, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah,
it's just going to look flocking so good, and she looked so ridiculous in the film. And if they put that together, wow. You guys want female? You flocking females? You want them female characters that flock and take over the universe? I'm down for that one.
We talked about at the beginning of the podcast, like they made this version of Doc Ock a female, but it makes sense. It works with the storyline. You know, it's not my favorite version of Doc Ock. My favorite version is the classic dude with the pot belly and the cool arms. But her version is cool enough for the movie that if that's how they want to do it, that's how you should change gender or race of a character, is exactly what they did with Doc Ock.
Yeah. And it worked out. So like there was no complaints. I was like, wow. And she looked badass, and she looked like she's a great villain.
And she stands up to Kingpin. That one scene on the balcony, she stands up to Kingpin and is like, holds her own, which that's all you want right there. Female empowerment.
Yo, I will take a Kingpin as well.
Yes, dude.
Yo, he's so big.
Yes, dude. Baby little head, little tiny head on the big old body.
Oh my God, man. These are all the different eyes, and this is the full thing. So you got that Spider Ham. That backdrop is just crazy looking. I love the white base. The only thing I don't like about it is, you know, I don't know, 350. I mean, 250 for. She's really thin.
Yeah,
really thin. But I guess that's the standards now for Hot Toys. Like that's the standards. Look at whew.
I like the touch with the ballet shoes because in the game or in the movie they like definitely hinted at her having a ballet background. That's how she's so acrobatic, and they gave her really accurate shoes. And I know that's not a big detail, but that's exactly what it was in the movie, and they're just copying it. They probably honestly got digital mock-ups of the characters that were used in the movie and just made them in plastic form.
Yeah, because they look so good. And you can even see the joints on the hands. You can barely come in. I like it. Man, it's gonna be a tough one. If I get it on sale, I'll buy it and have it in my collection. I'll have all the damn Spider-Man. We're both big Spider-Man collectors for these Hot Toys, and oh man, that looks so good.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this line. And you have to know they're going to announce a Peter B. Parker. Like, if they don't announce a Peter B. Parker, they're really missing the mark.
Yeah. I could go with that one, but I can understand having one would be pretty cool. Two at the same point. And then we got some Funko news. And
More
there's a lot of it. What's that?
More pop soda.
More pop soda. So this was a Funko Shop exclusive, limited to 2 people. This sold out, I believe, and had a. I think they had like one in like $8,000, 8,000 or hold on, $5,000 or $10,000 chance. 5 or 10,000 chance to actually pull one. That is just a Freddy Funko. This is their pop soda line. I guess it's pretty popular. I don't know what the secondary market is for these at all. Then they came in with their Mandalorian wave. They basically made every single pop in every form that you'd want as a collector. They have a they got Moff Gideon as well, and then the child photos came out. The Walmart exclusive with his eyes doing the Force, and then they got him with doing the frog as well. They're all on bases as usual, and they're all bobbleheads for their Star Wars licenses. Then they got coming out the Romy Michelle and Romy's 10-year revolution, 10-year reunion. My internet's slow. I'm literally streaming on two platforms almost.
With the Romy Michelle pop figures. Yeah.
Thank you for the sub, whoever that flocker is.
Dude, that's straight from my childhood, man. That's awesome. That is cool.
Hey, if they get the car in there.
The car or like some sticky notes. Give them a thing of sticky notes. How they try to fool everybody with the sticky notes.
Yeah. They're fucking so stupid. That's so stupid. Yo, J52, thank you so much. 10 months. That is so stupid. That is ridiculously stupid how they thought they could trick everybody. Like if we watch it now as adults, every 90s film is trash besides Ninja Turtles. Like, whoo.
Oh God, I can't believe they're making a Romy and Michelle pop figure. That's hey, right here. These are going to be my first pop figures right here, bro.
Yeah. You heard it here first. Gotta be his first ones. And the weird thing about this, you grew up in the 90s, porn was like not even it. They weren't even porn worthy. Like you didn't even get a jerk off these girls. It's a little, it's the truth is nobody's out there doing it to Romy and Michelle. Like if this was any of those other 90s films, you definitely threw, maybe a little, little twist into yourself. But yeah. Next up, we have some more Funko stuff. Let's see if these load up. Whoo, man! First pops for Larkin coming in.
Dude, it's gonna be hard to beat that Romy and Michelle 2-pack, dude.
Are they gonna be a 2-pack? Who knows? But they're on their way. I saw them at New York Comic Con or Toy Fair. You haven't been to Toy Fair yet?
No, I'm hoping to make it out there one of these years, man. You got to be my guide out there because you're a seasoned veteran.
Yeah, I just got on plane. I usually get on a train and someone just gives me a ticket and I just roll up. Shout out to Brooklyn Geek. Back to the Future 35-year anniversary. New is coming. The DeLorean just came out again for the Hot Toys, and these guys look the part. You're getting it all in one here. Funko does it the best. You got the Doc, you got Biff.
Dude, Biff, he looks good.
Yeah. This whole wave looks fantastic. They got the clock tower. Wow.
That's probably my favorite one right there with the clock tower. It's like a diorama style.
Yeah. They look great. Something that's always going to be around. It's good 90s movie. Good 90s. Well, it might have even been in the 80s, actually. But I love it. Great little wave they got coming out. Not that many figures in it. But hopefully they get to make all the characters from there. We don't want to just see, just the main guys. Funko usually does really good with bringing those.
Yeah, I can't believe there's no hazmat suit. You got to give me the Doc and a hazmat suit, man.
They got those. I think they're actually Comic-Con exclusives.
Okay.
Yeah, so they got those at Comic-Con. But, I want to check, maybe get some, get those Biffs, Trenchman dudes coming out.
Yeah, they might have, they have any Ferris Bueller pops yet?
I think there's a Ferris Bueller pop. They're just Ferris Bueller is like they don't have the principal or anything.
You got to give me the principal. You got to give me the Ferrari. Come on.
Ooh, you got to get the the friends. You got to get the whole crew. That's why we want Pops. I want the whole wave. If not, I'll just go collect another line of it, or just go buy a statue.
If you're not going to get the whole line, get the NECA Back to the Future, dude. Those things looked amazing. You saw them at Toy Fair, right?
Yeah.
Dude.
And that neck of Bob Ross is fucking nice.
Hey, my man Bobby.
Bobby baby. We got our Funko Shop Pez for some DC stuff. I think they're still up on the site. This is their release for what they had. Hey, Funko does one thing good. Bringing shit to people's houses during everything. They don't give a flock. We have an 18-inch Harry Potter now.
Damn.
Super size. They went with a Batman. I think this is the second one. Harry Potter, 18-inch. Hey, I sold all my Funko Pop versions. These things, I keep saying it, they are great for your garden. Like, if you had a house and you just had a garden, put this guy out there. Or you got a house, put him on the shelf, on like a stoop or something. Like on your, it will look really good. I can't say that I'm not going to get that because actually I can. I'm not going to get that.
Yeah, you say that now.
Say that now. Then the biggest news for Funko was their Funko Pop animations, Dexter Laboratory, and Johnny Bravo.
Hey,
which you're going to say these are the ones you would have got.
Yeah, I didn't see Johnny Bravo. You know I'm a Johnny Bravo fan, bro. Come on now, it's that Cartoon Network special.
I heard some comments. Maybe they'll do a Johnny Bravo flocked version with his hair. Hair. That'd be pretty dope. With a little comb brush.
You're gonna see Jimmy Neutron. You're gonna get a Jimmy Neutron pop.
Jimmy Neutron, that's a good one. That's a really good one. And then we got Dexter's Laboratory. These give us a 2-pack. Goes to perfect for their cartoon television shows. These sold out under 5 minutes. The community was outraged. The bots all bought them. If you want to get them right now, they usually about $50 a piece or 100.
Damn.
Give or take. They are going to be sold out of Pop Culture, and Pop Culture comes with usually no stickers. They are US. You can't buy them in the US though, so you can't get it shipped over as of right now. Hey, one of my buddies, his name's Franklin Questel. He's like, I've been having such a good time collecting, and all of a sudden he couldn't get these, and he started rethinking about collecting Funko Pops. I was like, you a pussy.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, like with they make so many different pops, but the ones that are exclusive and hard to get are so hard to get. Like you mentioned with bots and the crazy collectors, it kind of takes the hunting to a next level because you got to really be on your game to get all the different variants and the Funko Shop exclusives. They're hard to find, you know?
Yeah, and you're just not going to get it.
Not everybody's getting Funko Pops directly from the source, man. We don't all get them like you do, given to us by the owner of the company, you know?
That was not mentioned on the channel.
Oh, yeah, sorry. No, I didn't say that.
Hey, you're right. It sucks, you know, you're out there trying to hunt these guys down, and you finally get something that finally sparks your interest because the other ones didn't. We see what the rest was revealed this week. But hey, the way you get these is you get some other rare shit that you don't want, and you buy them, and then you'll be able to sell them so you can buy stuff like this. Who knows? I would not pay the price tag on these. Go look to see if you can find some kind of statue that goes for $80 or $100 for these guys, which would blow these things off the charts. And all you bitches, people complaining and bitching about this. Well, how much Johnny Bravo shit do you have in your collection that you're so flocking upset, crying about this shit? I bet you can answer that question right now. 0. You ain't got nothing. Shut the fuck up. Stop complaining. Just didn't get it. You didn't. People outraged. If you go look on here, you could probably, from the day that they released them and it was available now, people were just crying for days. I love how much you've hurt your fans during the worst time since the last pandemic, and you expect us to support you? What a joke. Tired of losing with you all of the time. Timmy, you are exactly that. You are a fucking Timmy. Holy shit, I love these guys. And that's what you get. That's that a Funko community is. But that was it for toy news. Light week, just me and you. I liked it.
Yeah, these episodes are good, man. Just going over the news, shooting the stuff with me and you. It's different with a guest on. It changes the dynamic of the show.
Yeah. Well, we got to be very patient. Can't over talk somebody. But we're doing it every other week. I think next week I'm going to bring on Optical 20. You may have known him. He does a lot of hot toys, does a lot of reviews of basically anything he gets. But before we finish this up, let's talk about some pre-orders. You ordered anything online? Anything?
All of the turtles. So I'm not going to fight Walmart and Target. I went to a toy website called toytrash.co.uk. It is out of the UK. You have to convert to the Great British Pound. But if you don't want to mess with the pandemic and you don't want to risk not getting these figures, pre-order them. So I paid a little bit over retail, but I'm not going to have to get the eBay market price where they're going to be double the price of the toy. And I'm not going to go to Target and Walmart and hunt these down. So I pre-ordered all of the NECA 2-packs and Metalhead, and I got my my Spider Gwen and my Cyclops from Sideshow that you're really excited about.
I'm not excited for that at all. Like, no.
That's my pre-orders for the week. It was a busy week. Actually, I also pre-ordered the Mysterio Retro Wave Spider-Man. That's up on Big Bad Toy Store right now. So I pre-ordered that bad boy as well.
I just got this in from BTG Collector. Sent me this bad boy. We did a trade.
That's such a beautiful figure. That's the best version of Mysterio you can buy.
Yeah. Got this from him. We traded. He traded, but he hooked me up because he wanted me to get my Sinister 6 finished up. I need that Goblin still. But, man, that sounds great. Besides the Sideshow Cyclops. Cool. That sounds cool. I picked up my first Mythic Legion. First ever Mythic Legion. Oh, I can't believe it. I think I'm going to buy like 20 of them now. I have a whole faction I'm going after.
That's a black hole you're diving into, man. I feel sorry for you. You're about to be stuck in that collection for a while.
I found my whole fact. I got like 12 in my cart already. I'm about to check out with them. I picked that up, and I picked up the Reveltech Carnage. So I'm excited for that. He definitely looks awesome. Pretty pumped. I finished up my order with the Allen Iverson. It's actually the display piece that I'm getting from that company, Staying Fresh. So I got the 2-pack coming. Well, it comes with an extra body. So they gave me $50 back from it being a display piece. The box a little beat up. Some of the bleeding on the that bottom of the outfit because it's on display, which is normal sometimes, especially as a white outfit.
So it's like the Jordan Finals edition, right? Just like same exact style, 2 bodies, different outfits.
Well, it comes with 1 body, 2 outfits, 2 pairs of shoes. It comes with like a special like a necklace and like his outfit, like a shirt, like he's just hanging out at the club kind of thing. I don't know why, but they actually had another body that was attached to it that they were going to sell as well. Okay. So
nice.
Yeah, so I got those 2 bodies actually, so I don't have to do that. I actually picked up the Dennis Rodman body. I bought a Dennis Rodman body for it was prepping. I'm prepping to get a Dennis Rodman that bad that I put the actual second body. I might be the only person I've actually prepped like that before. Like I bought the second body already, so I'm waiting for that to come out.
Find those purple socks, man.
You like them? That's her. the llama socks. The llama socks. That was pretty.
Your guinea pig made a guest appearance. It scrolled by the bottom of the screen a couple minutes ago, just cruising.
He just cruising. He's the man. So that was that, and I think that was really it that I pre-ordered buys. So it's been pretty fun. Running out of stuff soon, so hopefully I can just finish off my life as a collector.
Never. So
you
can keep paying for figures, bro.
I got which moves over to the next topic. Videos coming up. Hey, I got more mystery boxes. Last mystery boxes sold out in the first hour. We sold out all of them. They should be getting delivered. For all you people who bought them, listen, we're in a pandemic. If your shit didn't show up yet, don't flock and inbox me asking me to look at the tracking number that you're looking at as well. Like, Cletus, can you look at my tracking? I'm looking at it. It says the same thing as if you were looking at it. It doesn't do anything for me. I can't do it. You bought the shit. Wait for it to come in. Just be patient. You got to see me mail the stuff. Leave it at that. Unless the guy who picked them up kept a few for himself, maybe then you got an issue. So
Absence makes the heart grow fonder. You'll like it more when you get it.
Absolutely. Just wait it out. Videos for you coming up. What do you got, my man?
So I'm in a little bit of a existential crisis here with my channel. I'm debating on what direction I want to go in, whether I want to keep doing toy reviews, which at the end of the day I find a little bit boring and sort of saturated on the platform, or if I want to start doing more long form, like documentary style investigation, looking into the histories of companies, what sort of went into making the toys, stuff like that. So I think I'm going to do less reviews and more long form. Like if you look on my channel, there's a video called From Timely to Marvel, How Comic Books Got Famous. It's like a documentary on the history of Marvel. That was the most fun video I've ever made. So I'm going to start doing stuff like that and not so many toy reviews. So I'm going to see how that goes, but that's what I'm starting to work on. That'll be the new direction for my channel.
Okay, that's cool. I know everybody's always trying to switch things up, and then you find what you really enjoy, and that's awesome. I always want to do like reviews, but I never actually do them. So
well, you have a good game with live streams. You do the unboxing on the live stream, and those are entertaining as hell. Oh, he's there again, bro. He's making an appearance.
Jake is moving. Yeah, the live streams are where I enjoy doing that. Maybe one day if I ever get time to actually sit there and review something. I did it like once ever. So they're fun to do sometimes if you ever you gotta
look at the elbow joint here. You can see that it's a double jointed elbow and it's gonna like get out of here, bro. I'm not doing that shit.
I think if I was gonna do it, I would probably speed past that part like in 30 seconds. I'd be like, all right, his head goes like this, done. Like that would be my take on the articulation part. And then I would just compare it to 100 figs because that's all I ever want to see. I was like, look, this guy. Like that's all I want to see. Come on, folks. That's all we want to see here. Let us know in the comments section. What do you guys like seeing reviews? I know people like to see the first to the market, especially us. We're never going to be the first ones. Ever. Yeah. We're never going to be the first ones.
Especially when people have the deals with Hasbro. They get them sent to them for free, like the bigger channels. They get them 2 weeks early. And the NECA stuff, like Pixel Dan will have the NECA stuff a week before it comes out. There's no way I'm going to beat him on the review. It can't happen.
Never going to happen. The Sugar Man wave, did Kid Elvira something? He did a review of the Sugar Man wave like 3 months ago. Like,
yeah, what the hell? What do we do? How do you get that?
Like, what? Like,
just straight off the factory floor, you're just nabbing them as they come off the production line? What are we doing?
That's crazy. He got it during Toy Fair. Like, this is crazy. I'm never going to be able, like, and then at the same time, though, like, what do you do? Like, I don't know what to do next as a collector. I'd be like, when's the next wave? This sucks. So, but I thought it was pretty good. Episode 8. Pretty good. Nice little talk. I get I get to talk to actually a human being about toys again. I love it as always. And the video's been doing good. I'm getting about 1,000 views per video on these, and they've been fun. This one was a 58 minutes long, and I enjoyed it very much. Hopefully they get some more toy news coming out. You got any final words?
No, man. Enjoy it like always. I appreciate the time. I know it's everybody's busy on Saturday, so if you're watching this tonight or tomorrow on Sunday, I appreciate it. But yeah, let's keep it going. These are good. These are good ways to explore our thoughts on figures without having to annoy our wives and girlfriends.
Yeah, and we get it out of our system. Like, oh, yeah. And then we get to tell each other not to buy something. Well, most of the time, just buy something. So
we're this video is about a sideshow Cyclops figure, whatever. I'm gonna keep busting you on that one, dude.